Hello, it's Dr. Rhonda Johnson. Today is Tuesday, September 6, 2022, and today I'm talking about back to school and COVID infections. Well, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, for the week ending September 1st, there were about 91,000 positive cases of COVID in American children. That's an increase of 14% from 2 weeks prior. So I have a question for parents of school children. How is the return to the classroom going for you? I know some schools have been back in the classroom since July. Others have been back in August, and some schools districts are returning to school this week. Now, I read an article that says Chicago Public Schools reported that in the first week, 451 students developed COVID and 315 staff tested positive for COVID. Now, what's their strategy? And the Chicago Public Schools, they have a mask optional policy and they do school-based COVID testing. Now, they recently revised their school guidelines to reflect the updated CDC guidance, and under their policy, students and staff identified as close contacts are required to mask for 10 days, and quarantines are only required for those who test positive. Now, the Chicago Public School District is encouraging families to get their children vaccinated and are offering COVID vaccination events. But we know from national data that American children between the ages of 5 and 17 are under-vaccinated for COVID. Now, it is clear that schools need to find strategies that help decrease the risk of infection. We cannot stop COVID if we can't stop transmission. And even if we don't stop transmission completely, any improvement is better than none. Wouldn't you agree? I think improving ventilation will be important, and schools that have mask wearing when community transmission rates are high will certainly help, as well as hand hygiene and physical distancing if that's possible. Students should be educated on the signs and symptoms of COVID, and staying home if they're sick will help. You know, data shows that the pandemic has really affected learning loss in terms of reading and math achievement, and many school districts are facing a teacher shortage. Folks, I think our schools across the nation, many of them are in trouble. So parents, I ask you, what prevention strategies are your schools instituting, and what COVID prevention strategies are you trying to institute with your K through 12 school children? That's my message. I hope things work out for the children in our schools this year. I do hope that we can all find ways to be well and prepared in the event that we get COVID, our children get COVID. And I do hope that parents will get their children vaccinated to prevent COVID complications. That's my message today. Take care and be well.